This part work has been supplied to me free of charge from Fanhome.com. Please pop along to their website and see all of the other build-up part works that they have to offer, as well as other collections of collectible things. I would like to thank Fanhome for providing me with the part work so I can produce these videos for your enjoyment and educational needs. If you'd like to build one of your own, pop along to fanhome.com. They're available in many countries worldwide. If you do want to build one, leave a note in the comments to let me know how you're getting on, and let me know how I'm getting on as well. I'd like feedback of all types. So thank you once more to Fanhome for providing me with this kit. I hope you enjoy the build. Let's get on with it. Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 13 of building the legendary Dodge Charger RT from Fast and Furious, also from Fanhome. This is the engine assembly. This is what we've done on the last couple of issues, or last issue. I think the one before was the wheel, wasn't it? So that was what we've done before. We need to add to that. We're adding this giant orange thing. Now, I don't know cars. I don't know if the actual engine block thing is bright orange, but obviously in this model it is. I assume it is, because they seem to have everything else the right colours. I don't know why it would be bright orange, but I don't know, it seems to be. Right in the magazine, before we get to the actual build, obviously, we're talking about Mia, I'm sure it's Mia Tereso, Dom's sister, who isn't in it anymore because she got married and then he went away and then died, but then he didn't die in the film, but they don't mention it anymore. So yeah, talking about her, obviously the actress herself and what she's done, other things. And the Dodge brothers, John Francis and Horace Elgin Dodge, founded the firm. Cool. They ran it until they died. That was quite cool. So yeah, there we go. DB. Oh, it was Dodge Brothers before. Okay. Right. So the build itself, we are building the engine block, part 1. We obviously got some more of that to do in a little while. We will start to build the engine block of your model car. Follow our instructions carefully, using the illustrations to help you. Now, I normally do it the other way. I normally use the illustrations and then maybe read a little bit of it, but probably just follow the pictures. So, yeah. We've got parts including the engine block left bank, the oil filter base, the oil filter engine block right bank, sump cover, and some mounting brackets. And it goes in there. I think this is a picture of the model rather than the car. And I can't see that it's bright orange in there. I don't understand. But it's not my point to understand. It's my place just to build it as per the instructions and sometimes read the words. So, first of all, we are aligning the linchpin inside the oil filter with the hole in the base of 13B. Join the pieces together with an AP screw. We have 3 AP screws in there. There's another one being used in a little while, so I'll get 2 of those out. There, just like that. I've put that safely out the way over there. So this is going together over that bit there. Okay, there's a little recess in there, which that is going to sit into. There's also a little plug on the outside there, which is going to have to go into that little recess there. So that holds in, can't go anywhere else. And the AP screw will go into the end here. Before it gets tightened up, make sure it is sitting pretty and sitting where it should be. And then we can tighten that down to hold that in place. So that's that. Now, attach the piece you've just made to the left bank of the engine block. Which is it? That one. Yeah, it's not got a thing up that side, so it must be this one. And it's going to go onto there. So yes, it will fit on there. That'll be fine. Going on there like that. Yeah, we've got a little pin and again a screw hole. That's going in there. That's that, and that's being used. The other AP screw is what's holding that in place. Down in there. Feels about right. So these 2 pieces are the only plastic pieces this issue. That and that. The rest of this is all metal, as is that. As are they by the feel of them. Yeah, they feel like they probably are. So yeah, make sure that's nice and square as it should be. And that's that. make sure that's tightened up, and we're away. That's that. Turn it over, insert an AP screw. I've done that already. Next bit, find a rectangular groove on the top surface of the left bank. That bit along there, where I've just put this over the top of, probably. Fit the left engine mounting bracket. Now, which one's which? Don't. It's the one with the shorter one this side. They're going back that way, so I think. So that's going to go on there like that. And we're using 8M screws for that. We've got a whole heap of 8M screws, so I'm going to get a pile of those out. I expect there's probably going to be a couple spare, maybe 3 spare, because there's quite a few there. I'll leave a few in there anyway. So these are going into there, holding that in place with 8M screws. The AM, because it's going into metal, the P was because it was going into plastic. Different types of screws with different threads and arrangements to hold it all tight. So both in there loosely, it fits, so we can tighten them down. That and that. Right, now we're taking the gearbox that we assembled previously, having it that way up, having this that way up, that way up, there we go, and that's going on there like that with 2 more AM screws. It's getting big. It's not overly heavy. Oh, it's obviously hollow pieces, but it's getting quite substantial, and this is all obviously going to be locked away inside. So yeah, it's certainly getting there. Very happy with the way this build is coming along. Not the sort of thing I would normally do as a part work. The sort of shiny cars is not really my thing. I'm more a sort of film and sci-fi sort of nerd. But I say all the thanks go to Fanhome for supplying it for me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be building it, and then you wouldn't be watching it. So there we go. That's gone onto there. Now we're doing much the same again. We're putting this on there. It will only go one way round because it is actually cut off on that angle. So that's going to go on there with 2 more AM screws. Or nearly. I haven't got any more. Well, I've got 1 more AP screw. So I could have used one of them, but I won't. I'll put one in there and then put the other one in. Make sure it's all nice and tight, secure, lined up properly. And then go and tighten them all both down. That's that. And that's that one. So that is that. Let me turn the page because there's one more page of instructions for me to follow before the end of this issue. Well, saying that, the end of the build of this issue, because on this one we've still got to go and do the tuning bit of the magazine afterwards. Right, we're taking this that way up, and this is going on the top like that. It's going to fit in just lovely. Just like that. I can feel it fitting. Cool. So again, 8M screws going in through these long holes here. I'm hoping my screwdriver that I've selected, which is actually the one from Iron Man, is going to be long enough. Yes, it is. That will go in there. I feel that tightening up a little bit. So let's leave that there. Come back, put the other one in to make sure everything's lined up. It's always nicer to the parts to do things up evenly rather than do one up completely and then have the other one loose. If you work your way between the two, it saves putting any extra flex and distortion on any parts. Nice and tight. Metal going into metal, it's always nice and secure. So there we have that. That's that. Then on that side, we are putting this. Which way around? I expect it will only go one way around. It's going to go. It fits that way around. So we're thinking that's the right way. I can't quite make out from the thing. Oh, it's going to say it looks like it's the other way up, but it does. It does. It looks like it's the other way around because I'm holding the thing the different way round. So yes, it goes that way round. And guess what? It's 2 more 8M screws. I had 2 more. I timed that exactly right. They gave us quite a few spares on this one. So there we have the last 2 screws to add in for now. As it says, this is the result of this interesting assembly session. It has been quite interesting. I've quite enjoyed that one. Keep what you've built so far in a safe place until needed. Now, I believe the next issue is going to be building onto this. But yeah, it's got some weight to it. It's got some detailing to it, not lots. The detail on the silvery parts is a little bit soft. It's not quite, razor sharp and exact, but it's enough. It's good enough. All of this is nice and secure, tight. So that's that. So yes, I'm finished with the build for this issue, but obviously not quite finished with the magazine, because we've got the tuning section, Tuning Mania, repainting bodywork and brakes. Otherwise, they modify the engine. Yeah, tuning, I would say, was more doing up the engine rather than adjusting body panels. But I don't know. Yeah, bodywork. Yeah, not so much. That's got a certain niceness to it. The vinyl wrap type. Yeah, I do quite like that. Deluxe Interiors, obviously. Yeah, I'm never going to get one of these cars that does this, so I don't need to worry about it. But I can look at the pictures. See, bright orange. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a thing. Maybe it's a high-end car thing that they do in bright orange. But cool. Obviously, as ever, nothing on the back. So that was issue 13. Hopefully you're enjoying the build. If you are, let me know in the comments if you're enjoying what I'm doing. If you've got any suggestions or observations, obviously, feel free. I'm always happy for feedback of any type. So keep in touch. Let me know what's going on. And I shall see you very shortly for issue 14. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.